Welcome to the stream. Hey, Pete, how you doing? I'm out here in Buffalo, cleaning up from the snow. Finally starting to stop snowing a little bit. Started out pretty easy. Now, this last night and this morning, it started snowing again heavy. So I'm out doing a cleanup. Freezing rain. Haven't had freezing rain in a long time here. I used to be a volunteer fireman back in the day. Morning. If it's still Pete, 20 years ago we had a freezing rain event about 50 miles, 100 miles from my house. And it was absolutely crippling. Knocked down all the power lines. The big metal power lines in the fields that you see, those got bent up. Wasn't too fun. It's like a week with no power. Not fun at all. But driving in the freezing rain, I'm pretty good. As long as you keep your speeds down and pay attention to people around you. Pretty much drove through everything in Buffalo up here. We need some sunshine to warm it up. Oh, you just like hanging out and sleeping in your semi? Our event here has been going on for... It started Wednesday night at about 10 o'clock. And it was nothing crazy, but this is the third time going out. But I do this for a living, so I got a lot of senior customers. So this is my bread and butter. I'm going to jump out for a minute. I got a shovel real quick. You'll see me out there. I'll be back in a minute. Yeah, I'm back. I try not to do too much shoveling. I'm getting older now. years. Oh, I got a phone call coming in. I'll be right back. I got a phone call. See who this is. Okay, I'm back at it. Let's see if this is still going. Hello, welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. Cleaning up from the snowstorm. Snowed here for about 30 hours straight. Nothing crazy though. Third time out. Did about 4 inches the first time. Morning. Welcome to the live stream. Hope you're having a good day. Doing some cleanup. Started about 5:30 this morning Eastern time. Finally the snow's starting to slow down. Hopefully this will be it. Give everybody a good cleanup. Be done for the rest of the day, and hopefully for many more days. I'm hoping that we don't get no more snow. We had a pretty good snowstorm on Martin Luther King Day. I want to say that gave us like 18 inches. That was I want to say Keenan storm. Hey, Trucker Pete, you're still here? Cool. That's on I will stick around. I'm trying to drive and look at that real quick, so I missed what you said completely. When I stop, I'll check it out. But are you just laid over for the 24 hours, or you got to take a break? Or are you stuck in the ice storm? So now my friend drives truck, and I got them stupid tablets now that keep track of when he stops and when he's got to take a break and lunch. And it's been a pain in the neck since they switched over, because used to have like 2 or 3 old paper logbooks in the past just to keep trucking. He drove van body. But he went up and down the East Coast, delivering anything to make money. So I like 24 hours. Cool. So like I said, I'm just out here cleaning them up. I've been snowplowing for about since 1993. 50 years old. I had enough dealing with the snow. I'm getting pretty much to my calling the career for snow plowing, because it's just aggravation after aggravation. Nobody wants to wait. Everybody cuts everybody off. Everybody's in a hurry to go nowhere. You know, you want to laugh, I got customers. They'll ask you to shovel areas of like sidewalks and that around their house that nobody ever walks on, and they want them shoveled, so they're crazy. But you got to do what you got to do to make the money. So, but just people are, I guess I could say nicely ridiculous, some of them wanting all this stuff done, and I weed out, get rid of them the next year or whatever. I don't like getting out of the truck. Sometimes I get a helper, but oh yeah, and I get people are in a hurry to go everywhere, and then I get customers that say, "Oh, I got to get to the drugstore to pick up some pills. I need to get my medicine." And I just tell them like it is. Hey, you should have went 2 days ago and got your medicine or whatever you needed to get from the store. It's going to snow. I mean, the worst part is they come up with the craziest stories. I had this older lady. I'm right in Buffalo, New York. I'm right outside Buffalo, New York, and I'm about 10 minutes away from downtown Buffalo. So I'm a first-rig suburb. I had a lady, she used to write me notes every month. She'd send me a check. She said, "Nice job, thank you." I had her for like 3 years, just for snow plowing though, because usually I snow plow and cut grass together usually for most of my customers. So she used to send me notes, and so one time on a Saturday in the afternoon, it was snowing pretty hard and everything started falling behind, and once you start falling behind in the cycle, you can't go any faster because you're going to end up, crashing or breaking something. So she ended up not being able to go to church on Saturday afternoon. So she was so mad that she canned me the following year. It wasn't my fault. I just, as traffic started slowing down, and they had the brilliant idea a couple times in New York of totally shutting the thruway down on my section. And when they close the thruway down between Buffalo and Erie, Pennsylvania, I'm at exit 55 on the thruway from New York State, I-90, and it threw all the semis and everything into my little area. And if you stay on the main roads, you're good, but on the side streets, you can't take trucks down because you'll take the wires down. So what a disaster that turned out to be. We had a couple of FedEx trucks came around. They had them dual little trailers on it, and they were just getting stuck everywhere. That was the worst thing ever when they shut the thruway down. So if it's snowing hard in our area, I won't drive on the thruway. I'll take all the back roads, even if it takes longer, because I don't want to get stuck there. Some people got stuck there for like 24 hours one time. It's just crazy. I would go nuts sitting there. So I'm just taking it easy. Been like I said, I've been out since I got up at 4:30, started the truck, let it warm up for about 45 minutes or so, and stopped and got a coffee, and now I'm at it. But now's a good time right now because it's almost 9 o'clock, so traffic's lightening up. I'm not sure if there's school in our area today. I didn't pay attention to it too much because I just looked at the radar and shook my head and came out. But traffic's light, which is nice. Got a big plow coming now. And the worst thing is around in our area, everybody's working with skeleton crews because everybody's sick. So they got skeleton crews for the snowplow for the towns, villages, and the cities, and they're short-staffed or they're sick. So everything is takes a little bit longer. Because if the local people don't do their job good, then it puts me back out to go back around for a second or third time to clean up all the snow in the driveway. Because in the snow plowing game, I can tell you that if you got plans to go somewhere or do something, it's going to snow. If you got nothing going on, it doesn't snow. But that's part of the game. Got to take the good with the bad. I do grass cutting. I got all commercial equipment, and I really enjoy that because I get to make my own schedule, and it's a weekly schedule unless I get a day behind because of the rain, but that's the way to go. It's a lot more funner. It's warmer. Oh, I did a bad job on that one. I gotta clean that one up. I left snow everywhere in the street on that one. Yeah, people around here will be calling the neighbors. They'll call the town or the city, and they'll come out and try to give me a ticket for putting snow in the street, but it's okay. Everybody else takes their snow blowers and shoots it all in the street, and they don't say nothing about that, but I'm just a little guy out here trying to make a couple dollars to survive and live, bother nobody, and everybody complains about something in regards to snow. Don't put it over here, don't put it on my property. It's fun though. I had a guy yesterday on my live stream. The next door neighbor was yelling at me. The houses I do, they're pretty small yards. They're probably maybe 50 feet wide, but maybe 100 feet deep. And he said, "I don't want to be an a-hole. Don't put your snow on my grass." Okay. I ain't doing nothing. Not blocking the sidewalk. Not doing nothing. There's a telephone pole right there too. People are funny. It's okay though. It's cool. Definitely cool. So I'm just YouTubing. I got this big dream. I was hoping to become a millionaire and not snowplow or nothing, and make all this crazy money off of YouTube. I don't know if you do anything on YouTube at all, like have a channel or anything, but it's so hard to get people to watch your content or to subscribe. And I see you hit the like button, so I know you've been around. That's cool, because many people, you know, they can text in the chat and everything and do that, but they can't push the button. Oh, from watching the video? Yeah, I originally started out, I want to say, I want to learn people. I just want to give them a little, you know, maybe knowledge. And I started out with doing the cars, and I started doing grass cutting videos too. And I watch a couple other guys all the time for grass cutting, but there's only so many ways you could cut a lawn, and you could stripe it, and so I don't want to say it got boring, but it was the same thing over and over. And I guess some of these other people that got pretty big channels on YouTube for grass cutting, I guess people just tune in actually to watch their everyday to-day life, because it's the same thing over and over and over. They're just making a video of the same thing, but I guess it's just them talking. So now I had this great idea, because I like working on cars, and got my one Chevelle, the green one, the 71 my wife bought me. And then I got a sweet deal on I got a blue 79 Malibu. And so I decided I was going to do an LS swap. And everything was going good. And then if you see my one friend there, his name's Ariel, my one Puerto Rican friend. He's in a lot of the videos. If you look through them, you'll see him standing with me on thumbnails. I met him years ago. We were subcontractors for a big landscaper. So he was helping me work on the cars and that now. And unfortunately, halfway through the year, he's the guy who's talking about that drove van body. He was taking a load of like copper. I'm sorry, not copper, but excuse me, a load of brass, and they put them like on pallets, like wooden pallets, like with cardboard. And he was coming out of Maine, coming back towards the Buffalo area with it. And he was in the hills somewhere, and they just paved the road or something, and it's just started raining pretty hard, so he was going around the bend, and he rolled his truck over, and he drove truck for probably 20 years. He rolled over the 18-wheeler, he got hurt, and so unfortunately now he had one surgery, back surgery, but he can't do nothing because they got like a cop case going in that, so he can't help out. It's hard to find people that got time to help out now. So my kids are getting older. They moved on to their own life. So I've been pretty much just sitting stagnant, not doing nothing with the cars. I want to get that 79 Malibu done because I got that little 5.3 LS out of an Avalanche. I'm not sure if you like Chevys or Fords or Dodges. Yeah, he's a super cool dude. He's just like me. He'll help anybody out, do anything for anybody, and a thank you is good enough. He real good dude, but he was my main help for getting stuff going, and he helped me out a lot around my house, fixing stuff. As we're like peanut butter and jelly, I guess you could say. And when we do like landscaping jobs or that, I'm talking like installs and anything, because he knows how to do it, and he's actually better than me at like trimming shrubs and that, bushes. I do a nice job, but he gets it perfect. So I enjoyed working with him over the years, and because I didn't have to tell him, hey, you want to make that up, you want to get the room, you want to blow that, he knew exactly what to do. Good guy. But like I said, so he can't do nothing, because if he gets busted, he'll lose all his cop, and he might even get a settlement somehow, because they got an attorney involved, because the attorney doesn't cost nothing. He just had to sign a paper that to give him a third of the money. So, but that's the American dream. Get rich by getting hurt and suing somebody. So, but yeah, I'm halfway on my route. It takes me about 3 to 4 hours. I'm doing all my residential houses, but it takes longer if we get a lot of snow. So when I say a lot of snow, to me, a lot of snow is anything over 6 inches. I mean, it's not a lot for me, but it starts slowing down at 6 inches, and at 9 inches it gets a little bit slower, and at a foot of snow it really starts slowing down. And then sometimes I look out that my nephew will come once in a while and help me out. But pretty much a one-man band. A couple of years ago I decided that I'm not going to beg people to come to work, and I don't get sick and tired of calling them 20 times to try to get them up. And then I get started and go back and pick them up, and they got every excuse in the book. They want to know what time is lunch. And so I just decided it's just easier just to take on what I could do by myself and just take the bread and butter jobs, make the best of it. So I think it worked out better. I mean, I cut grass 6 days a week when I was younger. That was a mistake. Especially when it got into springtime and it started raining. Sometimes people get their lawn sprayed. I wouldn't get to for like 9 or 10 days, and I'd spend 45 extra minutes raking back then. Because in the lawnmower, the grass cutting business, the that zero turns, they got so much more efficient, and they hide grass a lot better, mulch it up a lot nicer, and so the equipment wise got a lot better. If I would have had the equipment that I got now when I first started, it wasn't available because they didn't, make it that good back then. I could have did real good and made, I don't want to say make tons of money, but it would have definitely eased the workload. And then my friend Ariel in the videos, I was talking about the truck driver. He invented the term, I don't know if you do it at all, sleep driving. Sometimes he would say he'd be driving, he'd be on the interstate somewhere, middle of the night, he'd be like sleep driving. He said he'd wake up and snap out of it, and he'd be in a different, you don't know how he got off that exit and where he's at. So I always joked around. I said, yeah, someday I'm going to get a job as a sleep driver. But I thought that was pretty funny, sleep driving. Had no idea how he got there. Yep. Almost, yeah. I believe it. Did the rumble strips wake you up? Hey, Pete, I gotta jump out for a minute and shovel this one. Good customer over here. I'll be back in about 3 or 4 minutes. You'll see me out there shoveling. Right behind this house, Pete, this house that I'm at right here, if you ever took I-90 and came through Buffalo, like say if you're going towards Rochester or Syracuse or Albany, right behind this house I'm at right now is the Lackawanna toll booth, exit 55 off the I-90. That's where I'm at right now. That's where I live, right over here in this area. Yeah, but snowplowing is fun like the first or second time that you do it, and then after that it's not fun no more. But then again, if I was 30 years younger, it was fun. But back then, I didn't charge enough money back 30 years ago. So I did a lot of work for less money. And now that I got older, I charge more and do less work. But the price of everything went up. So if you look right now, if you're watching, you can see between the shed and the garage, that's where the I-90 is, exit 55. There's a semi tanker truck going by. You ever been up this way? House that I'm. Okay, New York City, did you take the 90 or did you take the 86? Because the 86 is the Southern Tier Expressway, and that's probably by Jamestown. From here to Jamestown, probably like about almost an hour. They might have called it 17 back then too. Yeah, because if I'm from, if I go to New York City, which I haven't been there in probably 15 years now, I had a friend that went to medical school down there, so we'd stay there. In 2010, okay, that's cool. Well, nothing's changed in Buffalo except for, in New York, except for more taxes, crazy stupid mandates. But, yeah, if I was from my house over here to go to New York City, I would take the 390, and that would take me to the 86, and I'd ride the 86 down to like the Poconos. What else is over there? Binghamton, New York. And that would throw me up by the Meadowlands and that. New Jersey. But I usually don't do much road trips anymore. I like to sit around and watch TV in the evening, and it's just been pretty cold lately. Not as cold as the upper Midwest has been. We had it was so nice here. November and all of December, it was crazy. You would have thought it was like the end of September, early October, and then all of a sudden, January 1st, it was 50 degrees, and all of a sudden we went to winter mode now. And I wish it would have stayed nice, because all my contracts are seasonal. And the only clause I got in it is if we get more than 30 inches of snow in a snowstorm, that if I got to bring my Bobcat out or hire somebody to help me out with a bigger loader or something, they got to pay extra fees. So I got a good friend that plows per time. I plow for a set price for the season. Because usually I go out and snowplow. I would say if I went out 30 calendar days, and sometimes in a calendar day I might go out twice. In an extreme situation, maybe 3 times, unless I call it a day. So I would say 30 calendar days of snowplowing up here would be a lot. But usually I would say about 20 to 22 plows I do for the season. And the last 2 or 3 years I've been winning. But there's been years where I don't want to say I lost, but I worked. And when I used to work in the beginning, I worked for too cheap. Some of my trucks weren't as heavy duty back then. I blow a transmission or a transfer case, and that was pretty expensive. That made it rain in a parade. But I would say that 20 times is about average now. And over the last 2 or 3 winters, I probably went out maybe 14 or 15 times, which is really, really nothing. So all I can say is good thing it started snowing in the last month, because I'd have to drop a new game plan, because people would start asking if you could do it per time. And per time could get pretty expensive. A lot of people don't understand. If I was to come and do a regular driveway, you would get people that, I don't want to say do it for beer money, but do it for, extra cash, and they might do it for 20 or 25 bucks, but realistically, you probably got to get $40 at least. You figure if you want, $40, and if you want 20 times, that's 800 bucks. I get about 500 for the season up here for just a regular single width driveway. So if you came out and went 30 times at 40 bucks, even 20 times it'd be 800 bucks. They'd be crying. But old people are slick. They try to figure out ways to save money. So what I do with some of my older customers that try to be slick, they'll know how many times I cut the grass, and sometimes they'll want to come out and pay. When they come out and say, "How much do I owe you?" I'll add an extra week on it, because if I don't add an extra week on it, they'll say, "Oh, you only came 4 times this month," and I'll tell them 5. Because if I tell them I came 4 times, they'll say, "Oh, I only thought you came 3 times." But they're trying to be slick, so once I give them a higher price, they don't want to pay that higher price, so they'll know, because they write it down. They got nothing else to do except look out the window. I was at a customer's house this morning, older lady. She's got to be out by 7 o'clock. I don't think she works. I got there, it was about 5:20 this morning. I started a couple minutes early. And when I came home last night, then when I got done doing my round, I came back to the beginning. Check on them. I'd already had 3 or 4 more inches of snow in it, so I knew I'd have a lot of cleanup this morning to do. So I got that lady's house about 5:30, and wouldn't you know, she popped her garage door open and was standing there watching me doing it. And I was like, I said to myself, "Ma'am, Just go back in the house. You got nowhere to go, just to sit around and worry about snow. But hey, someday I'll be old, so maybe I'll be looking forward to that too. But I tell people nowadays, because most of my business is customers I had for years. I call them the core customers. Also, most of my customers come from referrals from other people. I don't advertise anymore. I ain't got time to play games. I don't want to give out no free estimates because that's a waste of my time. So what I tell people nowadays is, I'll let you in on a secret. I don't see nobody yet. I'll take a peek from the front door. But I tell people nowadays, they get so, because I used to get upset when people would say, just negative stuff, because I'm trying to be positive and, be happy. So I tell people, I say, I'll let you in on a secret, ma'am or sir, that it snowed before you were born, and it's going to snow after you're dead. So don't let it bother you too much. There's other stuff to worry about. I got to jump out for a minute. You'll see me shoveling. I got to fix my camera. You'll see me shoveling. I'll be back in a minute. I just jumped back and I got to read what you typed. Hang on. If people knew how. No. It's so. It's so hard to get people. I met another guy. I'm surprised he didn't come on the chat yet. He's from Minnesota. He's got his own channel too, but he does stocks, and it's so hard. But I was thinking about you when I was just shoveling. If you're going on YouTube and you're bored for weather, look up Ryan Hall. Ryan Hall, Hall. He's pretty good. He's from Kentucky. I got a phone call coming in. Hang on a second. I want to see if it's a customer or not. Okay. Hey, Pete. I'm sorry. I had to take that call. I got to get a secretary. But yeah, people know how interesting I was. I'm not that interesting. Most people like me. Some people don't, but that's okay. But anyways, I was saying, if you're bored and you're sitting around, Hey Pete, hopefully it's you back. I was saying that guy's name is Ryan Hall, Ryanhall. He's on YouTube, and sometimes he goes live, and he's from Kentucky. He does a pretty good job. He doesn't hype the weather up or nothing, or go like, "Oh my God." Hey, welcome back. Yeah, that Ryan guy, he's pretty cool. He's about 27 years old. He's from Kentucky, and he does a real professional job on the weather. He doesn't overhype it, like telling everybody, "Oh, you're gonna die. You better go to the store and get all the milk and bread." He does a real good job. He's down to earth, and he's got some guys once in a while that'll storm chase. I wouldn't mind. I like to try doing storm chasing someday too. But pretty good dude. I enjoy watching him in the evening, especially if he's live. Very, very knowledgeable. Yeah. Wishing him, my nephew, to help me shovel. That's what I was wishing for. Didn't have no breakfast this morning either. I'm getting hungry too. I get down to this one little section that I'm in, I got a McDonald's right over there, so I'll stop and get the breakfast of champions. McDonald's. When I was younger, I used to eat McDonald's, believe it or not, 3 times a day, Monday through Friday. We went back out cutting grass in the evening. I get it for dinner too. It was crazy. I'll be right back. I got to shower real quick. You'll see me out there. Every one I shovel is one less is one closer to being done. But no, I wish more people would, check it out. Not necessarily my channel, but just the live streams. I gotta check out what's going on. I missed it. Okay, excellent. You go have a nice breakfast, Pete. Hey, it was nice to talk to you. Thank you very much for coming on. And if you see any snow in the area, in the Buffalo area, I'll probably be on, just trying to get some views. But thank you so much. And I'm going to start doing live streams, like a live stream from Lancaster Speedway. It's a little drag, 8th drag strip, and starting on Wednesdays, but it's got to be a couple months. Thank you, Pete. Thank you so much. I'll catch you later. Thank you. Have a nice day. grind I gotta get done too. Man, look at this mess. Holy moly. Hey, Simon! H-I... What's going on, man? You snowplowing too out there in California? I've been at it. This is my third time out playing. Twice yesterday. Once today. Yo, yo, yo. Don't snow where you live? You should move by me then. How's your Tesla going? Yeah, I was hit and miss yesterday on Claybro. I was working, but I was able to came to say hi before going to work. Well, cool. I'll see you on Claybro, and then I'll see you on Frank's channel. I'll be there for sure. Thank you. Tesla, I missed it. I'm sorry. But yeah, I'll see you later, Simon. Thank you. Thank you for showing up. I got to deal with like a lady that's going to be complaining right now. I pull up to the door. If you stick around for a second, you could hear her. I will stay safe. You too, Simon. Thank you. How are you, Dorothy? What?
How you doing? Busy, huh? Really busy.
Yeah, but it was off for December. December was easy.
It was like,
December was real easy, so
Yeah.
we're paying the piper now.
oh,
So,
I was just on the phone. I got to have my chimney replaced. Just told me the cost.
oh man, that's going to be expensive.
$1,700 cash only. Otherwise more.
Yeah, crazy. I'll
I'm
talk
gonna
with
call
you.
my travelers. I hope they cover it.
Okay, I'll talk a little bit. I got to get going. I got a lot to go still. Thank you.
Okay, I didn't know when I should pay.
Okay, I'll give you a bill next time. I'll give you a bill next time I come around. No, you owe still. You still owe half.
Oh, I owe you how much? About 200?
Yeah, I'll give you a bill next time. Thank you. No complaints.